Hello again, YouTube. I'm Donuts over here, and now we are going to be cracking into Box 2 of Elestrals TCG's Divine Champions Firestorm Booster Box. We're going to open half the box today, the other half on my birthday tomorrow. So that's going to be really, really cool. Alright. Put that right there. Open it up. We've got another Learn to Play, How to Play code card. Click it, learn it. Great game. Alright, we'll open that in just a second, but let's see. Last time we did this half. I think this time around we'll do this half. And again, 36 packs a box. Making for 18 packs. It's pretty good. Just close her up, save her for tomorrow. We'll do the pre-snipping like we did before, but first let's crack the box topper and see if we crack any magic on that. My luck, probably not, but you never know. If you're watching, maybe you're giving me the good luck I need to finally crack something really, really, really good. And we are not going to show that card because that's a points card. We've got box topper Majursa. That's definitely not terrible. Not serialized or stellar or anything like that, and it goes with our first box's Vol Tempest. And the full art box toppers for this set are pretty dang spectacular, I gotta say. They are amazing. Shut up, Windows. But yeah, these are, the card quality's good. I've had these out for a while. There's no more warping issues, it seems. Very, very happy with what's going on with the printing and all that. These full arts are awesome. I'm not a huge foil fan, but some of this art really does make up for it. Compared to previous, like box toppers and all that. We'll go over a couple that I've got handy here, like this box topper Cryo Scorch here. And, the Celestleo and Volclips. All of those are really good cards, but you can see, just even in their packaging, how they have that slight bend to them. It is what it is. These ones, not a bend at all, which is great. One of these days I gotta actually crack open the other box toppers. But anyway, off to the side of the garbage. And then we will pre-snip to make it all go quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, you must have miscounted at some point. But when you're focusing on snipping and not hitting the cards, that'll actually happen. Alright, so down. Check the box real quick, make sure we have everything. Yep. Alright. We'll open pack number 1, see what we got. Starting off with an Earth Scout, Champion of Hestia, Warmite, Champion of Hestia, Bunnix, Sobel, Champion of Apollo, Plucky, Champion of Apollo. These counter spells are the counter ruins that I can't say upside down because they are just a lot of words. And then a Floracne, Champion of Hestia rare. That's good. So I got that, the uncommons there, and commons here. Common, uncommon, rare pulls, and Spirit. Drataya, Escape from Tartarus, Rumical, Champion of Hephaestus, Kite Mite, Urskote, Champion of Keon, Frigicub, Staff of Hermes, Feats of Hermes, and another one of those counter things. So we got that. Those, and the rare for the pack is Majursa, Champion of Hestia. Pretty good. Bears are definitely playable in this set now. Not that they weren't before, but they could actually be tier. Titanostalk, Champion of Apollo, Spy Nymph, Champion of Hermes, Carrion, Champion of Hermes, Cockatoodle, Champion of Hermes, Nimbug. And then we've got the new Broken Delight, Like a Void, a 5/6 that allows you to cast out other werepups suppressed. So, yeah, fill your board, tribute fodder, insanity. Or just straight up attackers, because this guy can beat over quite a few bodies. Alright, so there's Like a Void, Torch of Hestia, Anvil of Hephaestus, and our first foil is the Ankylosurge. Nice. That's the first Ankylosurge pull. Let's see, Ankylosurge is a 6/8 Thunder Solar. You can draw a card for each Thunder and Solar enchanting this Ankylosurge. Then discard that many cards. Oh boy, yeah, that's pretty big. So when you play him, you draw 2. If he stays next turn without enchanting him with anything else, draw 2, discard 2. Draw 2, discard 2. That's a great way to get through your deck. I'll say, with a game that doesn't have a whole lot of draw, this is definitely a niche draw engine, but it will stay around for a while. Those are some big freaking numbers. Elachik, Champion of Zeus. Pandison, Champion of Demeter. Hibernation. Sparkit, Escape from Tartarus. Sorlet, Champion of Aeolus. And here's a nice little Ankylo Shock, pre-evolution of the former. And the Shiverroar. And a rare new Viserys. I will gladly take more of those. Only going to need to run one with set, because set one's Viserys limited to 2, but you can have 3 copies of a named card in your deck. So set 1 is limited to 2. This rounds you out at a play set of 3, and it's immune to counter ruins. Yeah, things can go down. Things can definitely go down with that card. Alright, Drataya, Escape from Tartarus. Rumical, Champion of Hephaestus. Sparkit, Escape from Tartarus. Sorlet, Champion of Apollo. Carrion, Champion of Apollo. Those are the commons. More of these things that I can't say, but are pretty cool anyway. Soulstalks, Champion of Apollo rare. And a Leviathan swimming around Atlantis. And then another attack lock, Harpy. Never have too many of those. Elachik, Champion of Zeus. Nemistar, Arachne's Lair, Foley, Forest, Burning Wood. Another Ankylo Shock, Charcoon, Shiverroar, and the Poseidon's Fury. Water's got a whole bunch of new tricks now. It was already one of the top, the top 2, alongside Thunder and Water. Now Poseidon's Fury for 1, disenchant stuff from your board, and it's a pseudo-kill spell. It's insane. Vertuqua, Champion of Poseidon. Narpoon, Champion of Keon. Sobel, Champion of Apollo. Plucky, Champion of Apollo. Werepup, Champion of Artemis, which theoretically is supposed to go with the other Werepup there. And when specialists send this Werepup to Like a Void from your hand or deck if an opponent has at least 2 suppressed cards. When this Werepup is destroyed in battle, you can suppress a card on your opponent's field until the end of turn. Yeah, but why do that when we can still do, the base Werepup that allows you to search out Full Moon and on cast a Full Moon, special ascend into Like a Void? Yeah. So we got that stuff now. Awesome stuff. And we have a Atlantis, Champion of Poseidon. Griffuse, Champion of Zeus. Titanostalk, Champion of Zeus. And a Flame Moth foil. That and a Flurmine. Two foils so far. Not bad. Alright, so Ignector, Sluggle, Champion of Poseidon. Urskote, Champion of Keon. Frigicub. Bunnix. I'm really wanting to show off the Evo forms of Bunnix, so hopefully I pull those in this box. Torchin, Champion of Hestia. Westspire, Globby, Champion of Poseidon. And Hestia's Hearth. Great, great card for fire. Pseudo heal and potentially proxying any receive effects. Very, very good. Another Harpy. Get 2 Harpies in play. Your opponent can't attack. That's a way to go. Elestrals, Champion of Zeus. Kite Mite. Urscote, Champion of Keon. Frigicub. And we have Waspire, Globby, Champion. Javelantis, Champion. And another Poseidon's Fury. And an Owloon in a library looking thing. Verituqua, Champion of Poseidon Harpoon, Champion of Keon, Carrion Champion, Cockatoodle Champion, Nimbug. Harp of Apollo, Panzer, Torchin Champion, and another Vertolith foil. And this new Vertolith is pretty interesting. I'm going to have to play around with that and see if I can't get anything to work really well with that one. Special summoning greens. Ignector, Sluggle Champion, Hibernation, Sparkit, released from Tartarus, Sorlet Champion. Yeah, those 3 things again. This is getting kind of weird. Every, like, uncommon seems to be those. Or the Liar and all that kind of stuff. That's, I don't know, how those are always put together is just weird. Hestia's Hearth and Flormine. Elestrals, Champion of Zeus, Pandison, Champion of Demeter, Nimbug, Kite Mite, Urscote, Wailance, Champion of Keon, Griffuse, Champion of Zeus, Titanostalk, Champion of Zeus, Rare, Brumalinx, Champion of Keon. Cast this Brumalinx, search your deck for a Mountains of Borealis or a Blizzard and add it to your hand. Anytime you cast something and it allows you to refill your hand, since this game doesn't have a lot of draw, is definitely good. Narpoon, Champion of Keon, Harpy, Sorlet Champion, Carrion Champion, Cockatoodle Champion. And we have Waspire, Globby, Javelantis, Dracadoodle Rare, and a Terratlas. Sluggle Champion, Verituqua Champion, Reforge, Hibernation, Sparkit, released from Tartarus, Liar of Apollo, Panzer, Torchin, and another Volcaries. Can't go wrong with there. Nice Volcaries foil and an Owloon Spirit. Next up, Ignector, Sluggle Champion, Werepup Champion, Nemistar, Arachne's Lair, Liar of Apollo, Panzer, Torchin Champion, Infrostix Champion Rare, and Vapyro. Rumacold Champion, Urscout Champion, Foley Forest Burning Wood, Reforged, Hibernation. The new Leica Void, Torchin of Hestia, Anvil of Hephaestus, and the rare Spinosect Champion of Hermes. And then we've got Leviathan. 2 packs to go. Spy Nymph, Champion of Hermes, Tritaya, released from Tartarus, Werepup, Champion of Apollo, Nemistar, Arachne's Lair, Ankylosaur, Charcoon, Shiverroar, Hermes, Trickery Rare, Vipyro, and the Forges of Hephaestus. Final pack, Pandison, Champion of Demeter, Titanostalk, Champion of Apollo, Bunix, Soulbell, Champion of Apollo, not Apollo. Yeah, no, Aeolus, that's what I meant. My bad. Apollo, Wailance, Champion of Keon, Griffuse, Champion of Zeus. Seems these 2 are always paired together, too. That's another weird coinkydink. And then Zeus's Call, followed by a Terratlas. Zeus's Call can only be played if Zeus is enchanted. Search your deck for a Champion of Zeus and add it to your hand. So, as if Thunder wasn't already powerful enough, you get that almighty Zeus in play. Now you can start cherry-picking your deck for whatever it is you need. Ickety-poo stickety. But, hey, why not give Thunder a boost when they're already the top element as it is? Everything got a massive boost this set, actually. It's pretty crazy. So water might actually be a great rival. Fire damn sure stepped up. Just, wow. Alright, so we got 1 pack, 2 pack, 3 pack, 4 pack, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, there you go. I knew I had 18 packs. I don't know how I got my count off, but count is the count. And this is opening of the second box, part 1. Tomorrow will be the last, and we'll see what we pull. I didn't pull any full arts or full art spirit, so it's got to be in that other side. So, yeah, that'll be happy birthday to me, and hopefully a big payout as a result. Have a good one, YouTube. And Ben, I'm done. It's over. Signing out.